the thing is, if you train your abs, you get a blocky waist, mate. So what's going to happen when we train the abs?
So today I'll be debunking the theory that if you train your abs, you're going to get a blocky waist. Seriously, who thinks of these ideas? This is ridiculous. There's a common theory amongst bodybuilders that if you train your abs, you're going to get yourself a blocky waist. To debunk this theory, all we need to do is use logical thinking. The blocky looking waist people are referring to is that of the split abs, commonly referred to as the turtle shell gut. So first point, who does this really affect? Only one category comes to mind, and that is the modern day bodybuilder. If you look through the other categories, not many suffer split abs, turtle looking shell gut, or blocky waistlines the way bodybuilders do. So why? Simply, other categories don't require ridiculous amounts of muscle mass and therefore require less drugs. Around the late 80s, early 90s, bodybuilders went from using steroids to heavier drugs such as insulin, synthol, and human growth hormone. Human growth hormone literally grows everything in your body, including your organs. This is what's leading to split abs and that turtle shell look. Also look at the genetics of the modern day bodybuilder. Very rarely do you find a high-end bodybuilder over the height range of 6 foot. Most are below 5'10". A shorter frame will lead to a blockier look naturally. That's genetics. Bone structure is almost 100% of the reason why you may have the look of a blocky waist. But most bodybuilders won't have you knock down their height or their drug abuse, so they take aim at other exercises. Another theory is squats and deads will give you a blocky waist. What they're doing is shifting the blame look onto powerlifters, stating if you train like them, you'll look like them. First of all, powerlifters are looking to move as much load as possible. That is their sport. They have no interest in aesthetics whatsoever. If you're going to compare yourself to a powerlifter, you may as well compare yourself to a pig in shit. Oh, anything to get at powerlifters. Still, bodybuilders will say, if I train abs, they'll grow. So let's look at this factor. So if you apply principles such as time under tension, frequency, and progressive overload, then yes, they will grow. Bodybuilders will latch onto this, and it makes no sense if you put it into practical application. Think about how much effort you put into growing your favorite body part. You lift as heavy as possible, for as many reps as possible, for as many sets as possible, maybe 3 to 5 exercises per body part, once, maybe twice per week. Now think about how hard it is to grow, or how long it takes for that muscle to grow. And you're telling me that doing one cable crunch, maybe once, maybe twice per week, will grow my abs so much that it will outweigh or outperform the rest of my body and make me look blocky. It's ridiculous. If these bodybuilders actually read a journal article or two, they'll find a strong correlation between increased core stability and increased strength levels. So if your core is stronger, it's likely to make all your other lifts better and therefore make you bigger all over. Holy shit. Also, one of the greatest poses in bodybuilding is the ability to perform what they call a vacuum. In order to perform this move, they'll have to train their abs anyway in order to have the control to draw their midsection towards their spine. My final point, if you have a large waist currently, chances are you're overeating. A great way to create a calorie deficit is to do more exercise. Adding abs into your current workout will most definitely require more energy, putting you in a greater calorie deficit and therefore making your waist smaller. So unless you're 5'10" and taking every drug under the sun, I think it's pretty safe to say training your abs will only make your physique look better and not give you a blocky waist. If you are 5'10" taking every drug under the sun, I suggest that you lay off the drugs, bro. Ski.